I'm Yvonne and I did the UNIDEE Residency in 2006 and was here for 4 months. I'd just finished university and it was amazing to come to Italy, and I'd done art and design, and we did a project about the connections between Yorkshire and the north of England and the north of Italy to do with textiles. And I discovered coffee here. I didn't drink coffee before I came to Italy, and now I'm completely hooked and met so many amazing people. I think what's amazing is all the different connections in the different countries. So get an artist working in different contexts and coming together for such a long period of time in a place that's quite similar to where I'm from in the north of England, with all the mills and empty space and thinking about what to do with it.
Ciao, I'm Andy Abbott. I'm a member of the advisory board for the UNIDEE Residency Programs. Before that, I was the visiting research curator 2020 to 2022. But my very first and formative experience here was in 2006 when I came as a resident. And what UNIDEE means to me really through all those experiences is moments of connection with people that are committed to the idea of art for social transformation, finding an opportunity to share their different experiences and practices, learn from one another, learn from people that are doing things all over the world in different contexts, and find some kind of sense of community or solidarity that allows them to do more in the world with art as a force for social change.
Hi, I'm Owen. I'm an artist and I came to UNIDEE in 2018 for the first time, and I was part of a cohort of people who spent a week exploring the landscape with amazing teachers, with Fernando Garcia Dori, with Brett Bloom and with Luigi Coppola. It was a really amazing time. But what it's meant since then is that it's kept me connected to Biella and part of this family of practice and connection, and the idea that we are working towards common goals but from international backgrounds. And I think that's just really extraordinary and really unique to UNIDEE.
Okay, hello, my name is Margherita Ɓathkëv-Ponte. I came here in 2004 as a resident. For me, UNIDEE in those days was 4 months. It was a very, very strong experience in a very positive way. It influenced my practice totally. I became aware of the power of collaboration and the group. I was influenced by the generosity and the sharing of knowledge from Michelangelo and everybody who came here, and it's something that I took away with me. It absolutely changed my life because I stayed here in Biella for 10 years working with the Fondazione and created a lasting network. So I would say probably UNIDEE for me as an artist was the most fundamental and important experience of my artistic life.
Hello, my name is Charles. I was a UNIDEE resident in 2013. UNIDEE really changed my whole perspective on the art. Before finding out about UNIDEE, I had this idea that art could be integrated into lots of social spheres, and I was really baffled to know or to discover that some artist called Michelangelo Pistoletto had created this whole experience for us here artists to come and research the social aspects of art. It really changed my career, this residency. It was my first one of this scale. 4 months was a very life-changing experience at the time. Also, being from Canada, I was very far away from this knowledge, and coming here was a really enlightening experience about other people's practices and how they could see social being integrated into the arts. I highly recommend that you come at Cittadellarte once in your life to experience this amazing structures that was built by not only Michelangelo Pistoletto, by the amazing crowd around Michelangelo Pistoletto, and come and see it.
Hello, my name is Anastasia Ryabova. I was born in Moscow in the USSR time. Now I am based in Berlin. I'm an artist, and I was here in 2013, And the project I started to do here, it's also shown in the video, like as a documentation, and it got a lot of interactions afterwards. So then I showed this project in Moscow and in Vladivostok and a lot of different towns and cities. Yeah, I met here in 2013 a lot of nice people with whom I'm still a friend, and and to be here again, it's a quite sentimental and emotionally very pleasant.
Hi, I'm Eitan Shuker from Israel. Actually, I was here at the year 2000, but only for 1 week. I was invited to show an exhibition and to participate in a conference. And I can say that I was only 1 week here, but this experience went with me for years because I already started to do projects with communities and social and things like that. And back then in Israel, it was only the start of things like that, and it was like a desert. And when I came here, it was unbelievable because I met 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒍𝒖𝒄 and I met so many people that this is what they want to do, and we met people that wants to sponsor the work, that it would be a work not only about themselves, but that the artist will go and meet people and do more socially engaged project. So for me it was like a boost of energy for years, because for the last 30 years almost that's what I'm doing, and now coming back here is a fantastic opportunity to be like a battery that gains again the source of energy and can give it away again.
My name is Juan Sandoval. I came to UNIDEE Residency Programs in the year 2000. I was a resident for 4 months here in Biella, and I stayed for 22 years living in Biella. I have worked for the UNIDEE program for the last 10 years, and obviously it changed my life. I never expected to live in Biella, to stay for so long, and it has been, well, a very important part of my life. I made my artistic practice grow here, and for me the most important part is, as Michelangelo Pistoletto said many years ago, that Cittadellarte is an empty space to be filled with ideas. So I'm very happy to contribute to that feeling with the ideas of this beautiful space. My practice is related to people. I work with the communities, and I work with the materials like clay and soil. And very, very important for me to see again and to meet again so many people who has joined Cittadellarte, the residences, meet so many friends, old friends, new friends. So that's UNIDEE for me, friendship and a great capacity of listening. I think that's the most important thing I learned in these 25 years.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessandra Saviotti, and I'm part of the advisory board of UNIDEE Residency Programs since, I guess, a couple of years. I was a mentor several times over the years, first time in 2018 and then 2020, 2022. My role within this project has been the one of gathering stories and memories to put together the program for this 25 years celebration, and I think it has been a really moving process for me, because somehow UNIDEE is another place that I can call perhaps home. So for me, coming here means meeting people that I really love, that I shared a lot with. And for me, let's say, it has been quite a turning point for my career and my life, because I always find people that I recognize as my, more than colleagues, I would say friends or critical friends, and it's quite refreshing to be able to share so much of lives and work in a single place. And especially those days has been quite great to see again people that I haven't seen for so very long in the context of this celebration. So yeah, I'm happy.
My name is Maria Angela Ponte. I'm from Colombia, and I did a residency here in Cittadellarte in 2015. In this moment, I was able to take some modules with UNIDEE, and especially I took this module that the name was Matter as Experience with Rafaela España and Andrea Careto. It was very important for me because it changed my way of doing, and also the work I did at that time is very inspired from their work. So I feel happy to be here again and to reconnect with people and had the chance to meet them.
Hi, I'm Teresa Alonso. I'm part of 𝒂𝒂𝒕. I'm originally from Spain, and I met Michelangelo and Maria and UNIDEE in 1999 during an exhibition. And for me, UNIDEE, in these days it was not UNIDEE, was a simultaneity of ideas. So Michelangelo and Maria were starting here, we were starting in Spain doing our work, and this was a meeting that for me it was crucial because it changed my life. We afterwards were invited to Cittadellarte for Arte al Centro. We were exchanging ideas and came then up with the idea of UNIDEE, or of a space where artists from different, or people from different disciplines could meet and interact with society and develop ideas in this sense. So this was the starting point. And for me, UNIDEE was also crucial because I met afterwards, 3 years later, the love of my life, and I'm married to, and I have a daughter. So it was really life-changing in many aspects.
Good morning, I'm Omi Scheiderbauer. I'm born in Austria. I'm a partist, and I love UNIDEE since the very beginning because it's the ongoing experiment to find out how art can be brought to a next level of a permanent social interaction. It influenced my life a lot because it allowed me from the very beginning to exchange ideas which we had in our beginning of exploring the same questions Michelangelo made, and that's it.
Hello, I'm Ritz Monet. I'm here at UNIDEE with one artwork titled We Are All Snow Under the Sun. It's a pile of posters which has in every page written the same sentence. The sentence is "We are all snow under the sun," and there are 100 posters. In each poster there is 1%. The text basically disappears, vanish. I have been for the first time at Cittadellarte in 2021 for the residency dedicated to fashion and sustainability. Then for the first time I have been in contact with all the people of Cittadellarte and UNIDEE, and yeah, for me it's I feel like in a family basically. So I think it's fantastic that there is this place in Italy where all the artists has the possibility to stay together, to discuss, to have fun, to exhibit together. I think it's a unique chance, and I hope it will stay like this forever.
Good morning, my name is Laurent. I come from France with a Sicilian mother and a French father. And I was arrived in the Pistoletto Foundation in '99 for the year 0. It was incredible, great experience that bring me a few years after to engage my practice and my soul for the foundation to work in the office as a consultant artist for a few years. And how can I say that totally changed my life, totally changed the process of the approach of collective creativity and especially engage on social responsibility. So it was a big jump after 30 years to be able to arrive to be selfish productions and to start to think about our own works, because this collectively process is so rich and so deep, like to be an individual artist have really less taste.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Sforzani. I'm a visual artist from Bologna, Italy, and I participated in the 3rd edition of Cittadellarte. It was a really important experience for me because I had the opportunity to experiment with textile for the first time and to carry on my exploration of waste materials and circularity. UNIDEE for me is also a collective space, and these days of ways of becoming are a great example of what art can bring as a community space.
Hello everyone, I'm Ginevra Ludovici. I'm a researcher and curator, and I was very lucky in the past to have the occasion to come here to Cittadellarte, to the UNIDEE Residency Program. I participated in 2019, in 2020, and then also in 2021. Of course, these years were quite different because I started in pre-pandemic times, and then in 2020 my participation was online, and I had the chance to come back the following year, 2021, still in the midst of a pandemic. And regardless of this, every time I came here, I think it was a fantastic occasion to meet, gather, and discuss visions and practices with an international group of people. Many of the people that I came in contact with are people that I can call friends right now, and this is something that I'm very happy about, because these relations continued after the residency, and I'm very happy also to be here these days for the celebrations of the 25 years and reconnect with these people and see them and learn together with them.
Hi, my name is Ghafram Haddad. I'm from Tunisia, and I was here 20 years ago, long time ago in Vienna, 20 years ago in Cittadellarte in UNIDEE, and it was one of the most important experience I had in the art world. I mean, I'm an active artist since then, but kind of understanding that making art is not only for a gallery, for a museum, but also kind of like public space, working with people, changed a lot of the practice until today. I mean, it was very, very influential on all my career, basically. So I still work a bit with white cubes, art spaces, but majority of my work is about sharing people, putting people in the process, and this is something very important, not like other residencies.
I'm Ligia. I'm from Portugal. I started the first UNIDEE residency in 2021, and then also 2022 we did 2 more editions of UNIDEE.
We came together to UNIDEE as a collective, and for us I think it was really important to connect with other people with similar practices, and also get to know some mentors who would help us out within our collective and the way we were running them.
For me, the first time I did the UNIDEE residency, I was writing my master thesis, and it totally did a shift on the way I was looking at the work I was doing. From there, some ideas emerged to create and to think about the collective aspect of the work that was being developed. And for sure, it influenced like what we do on our daily basis. And also, we keep a contact with all the people we have been meeting through the residencies. So, yeah, definitely a big influence.
Yeah, the residencies is a way of not only working together, but also to establish as well some relations outside of the working space. I think everything that it's community breeds in this residency space. So you have the shared kitchen, and you are together with everybody from dawn to dusk, which is really nice.
Hi, I'm Giulia Menegale. I'm an independent curator and a writer and a PhD researcher based in Venice. My first time in UNIDEE was during a residency I did in 2021, 2022. It was a pandemic time, so just before coming here, Italy closed down, so I didn't have the privilege to spend time here at that time. But of course, it was an important moment. We're together in a moment of global crisis, I guess. For me, UNIDEE is a space that is unique in Italy because it gathers people who are interested in socially engaged art, but also a thinking institution. And this is exactly what I'm researching about in my own PhD and curatorial research. So for me, it's always a time to come here, connect with other people with similar interests, and develop my thinking and, in general, my surrounding of critical friendship.
My name is 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒍𝒖𝒄𝒄 and I'm part of the advisory board of the UNIDEE Residency Program. I've covered this role since a couple of years, but I've been myself a UNIDEE resident in 2004, which is 20 years ago, and I've been a tutor for several residency programs after that. For me, the UNIDEE has been a transformative experience where I've learned how art can interact and intersect society at different levels, which back then in 2004 was something completely new in the Italian landscape, but also I would say internationally. So this encounter has changed my practice as an artist and also my understanding of residency program has a space for nurturing connectivity and mutual learning, and not only the work of the singular artist.
Ciao, I'm Vincenzo Alexandru. I'm from Romania, and I was here in residence at UNIDEE Cittadellarte Fondazione Pistoletto back in 2007. I have wonderful memories, and it's great to be here. Very grateful to be here for the 25th anniversary. It's been a very intensive week. And somehow it's just like I left yesterday, everything's so familiar. And I met some of the people who were here back in 2007, 17 years ago. It's great to see these people who are very dear to me and who have inspired me to follow my dreams when I was younger, to work with arts, with cinema, make films, photography, and I hope I'll be back with another project here, and I wish everybody would focus more on also integrating their art practices in society, because I think we need this more than ever today. Every company should focus more on social responsibility, give back to society. Grazie mille.